Hello everyone. So today we are discussing about network traffic analysis, which is also called as packet sniffing. And we are the team called Attacker. So we did a report on this, and we did some research, and we find some attacks and how to defend. The attack. So using network traffic analysis. So there is the and so firstly, what is network traffic analysis? So usually, network traffic analysis is a method of monitoring network availability and activity to identify anomalies happening to the network. So which includes security and operational issues too. So the most common cases for NTA collecting a real-time and historical record of what happening on the network. So it also collects real-time and also the historical data which is happening is already happened in your network. So detecting a malware such as ransom activity is also can also perform by network traffic analysis. So why traffic analysis? So why we should use traffic analysis? So traffic analysis is mainly used by users to gain some special knowledge about the network. I mean, so when you are if you want to gain some knowledge about your network, you should use network traffic analysis. So it is also helpful to investigate and troubleshoot some abnormal behaviors happening to your networks. So it is also helpful to find some abnormal behaviors which is happening to your packets, and it is also used to find some network slow performance. So when your network is performing some slow, when your network is very slow, and if you are not able to find what is happening to a network, so while by using network traffic analysis you can find it. So it is also helpful in retransmission. So usually retransmission is one of the basic mechanisms used by protocols operating over a packet switched computer network to provide the reliable communications. And it is also helpful, and network traffic analysis is also helpful to find the unexpected traffic happening to your network. So, and it is also helpful for broken applications and some load balancer issues. So next, so what are packet sniffers? So packet sniffers are usually it is a tool which will help to perform the network traffic analysis. So the packet sniffer is either a software or a hardware tool to intercept the log and analyze the traffic and data. So these packets are transmitted through protocol stack known as the transmission control protocol, so which is usually called as TCP or Internet Protocol IP. So the TCP and IP is broken into 4 layers. So usually it is 4 layers. So the application protocol layer, transmission protocol layer, Internet protocol layer, and the hardware protocol layer. So next, so how do packet sniffer works? So packet sniffer works by intercepting the data which is happening to traffic as it passes over the wired or wireless network. So usually we have two networks, so which is wired and wireless. So it used for both wired and wireless network, and it will copy it into a file. So this is called as packet captures. So for wired networks, so as I already said, there are two networks for us, so wired and wireless. So for wired networks, the configuration of the network switches, which are responsible for centralizing communications from multiple connected devices, determines whether the network sniffer can see the traffic on the entire network or not. But for wireless networks, packet capture tools can usually only capture one channel at a time unless the host computer has multiple wireless interfaces. So
and the benefits of network analysis, it is to improve the visibility to devices to connect to the network of like examples IoT devices, healthcare visitors, and the next is about it requires the compliances and the troubleshoot of operational and security issues, and to respond the investigation faster with rich detail, additional network context. And the image is about the network traffic analysis, and it was the client, and it is to identify the root case. And from the client to network trap, the packets will address the issues and errors to find the users. And from the network trap, it goes to the server, and it improves the security. And to rectify the errors like For the network trap, and network sniper is there, like it analyzes the traffic of type. And Wireshark is a network protocol. It analyzes an application that captures packets from a network connection.
So usually we use the Wireshark here, so network analysis capturing. So we just wanted to introduce what is Wireshark and what does it do.
And the Wireshark, it has like three types: packet capture, filtering, and visualization. Packet capture. Packet capture is about to listen your network connection in a real time, then grabs entire streams of traffic, quite possibly 10,000s of packets at a time. And the filtering is about it is a capable of slicing and dicing all of this random live data using filters. By applying a filter, you can obtain just the information you need to see. And the filter is to about the it uses the data to filter. And the next step is about visualization. It allows to dive right in the very middle of network packet. It allows you to visualize entire conversation and network streams.
And yeah, coming to the attack. So we have tried here performing a denial of service attack by SYNFlood. So which is usually a normally DOS attack is the attack which has happened to the systems very frequently. So this attack will be made using Metasploit and HPing3 tools. So the tools are pre-installed in Kali Linux and Parrot OS. So Windows will be the target mission and the Parrot OS will be the attacking mission. So both are connected to the same subnet. So usually if you want to visualize some network analysis or to perform the attack, so it needs to be connected to the same subnet, so it will be easy to attack to everyone. So that normally Metasploit is a framework which is very powerful, which can be used by the cyber attackers to attack the systems. So that we are because of that we are using that. So HPing is also the same tool which is powerful, and it analyzes the packets to TCP and IP protocols. And then here, if you see, DAS will be able to analyze the traffic using Wireshark. So Wireshark is we already said like Wireshark is the tool which uses the traffic analysis. So a port scan will be required to discover an open port to the target mission. So for port scanning, we are using Nmap, which is a network scanner. So we usually have some steps to for the attack. So here is the step 1. So Windows 7 will be the overwhelmed with the SYNFlood attack using Metasploit. So here we have the IP address and we have the IP address of target mission, and we are using a spoof which will be done to the Parrot IP during the Windows Attack 10 mission. So this is the command which uses the attack, which we need to we are using to see the open ports of the target mission. So if you see, we are using this command and we are using the ports which are open in the target mission. Then in the step 2, we usually have some open ports, so we are using 5357 for the attack. We can confirm some using Wireshark, if you see. Then in the step 3, so we'll have to start and initiate database service of Parrot before using Metasploit for the attack. So we need to check whether the database is up and running. So by using this command, we can check the status of the database, and if you see the database is up and running. So then in step 4, we now ready to start the Metasploit, and as a root Parrot, I will execute MSF console command. So which is using this, we are performing this. Then the step 5, now it's time to load the some SYNFlood auxiliary, set the host to your target, so the target port, and then spoof of Kali IP address. The IP address of the target mission is the subnet curry to blame. So to execute the exploit command, the attack will start. So I'll have to set R host IP address of the target, and the R port, the port number to be used, and the S host, the IP address of the mission which need to be attacked. So here if you see, the R host means the IP address of the attack, a target mission, then the port which we use to analyze the traffic 5357, and the S host which is the IP address of the mission which is attack, which need to be blamed for the attack. So here is that. So then in step 6, we'll examine Wireshark to confirm the SYNFlood to the target and see the attack So here in the step 6, we'll examine Wireshark to confirm SYNFLOOD to the target and see the attack seems to come from an innocent mission that is also busy receiving unusual RST packets for the victim. So here you can see in the screenshot the SYNFLOOD SYNFLOOD examine. So traffic and which analyzes the traffic. So
Step 7, yeah, it was the step 7 is about like it will check the CPU usage for the Windows Task Manager and how the resources started to overwhelm. Since the victim machine is running on the VM that we know it will be have like limited resources and it is flooded very fast. We can see the CPU usage at like 100%. Here is the CPU usage and it was the like graph. And the next step is about it was using like a HPing tool to perform and SYN flood attack. The attack is on the same machines and a port number. Command used to perform this attack. HPing 3 VS 5357 flood random source target IP. And it was the IP address. It was shown 172.16.10.134. And to stop the attack, we'll press like Control plus C. Is step 9. It was the the impact of the attack on the target machine is shown in the screenshot is here. The network traffic shown the source of attack and we can also tell how SYN is flooded and here is the SYN. It was the defense protection and response.
So defense protection and response thing. So when the attack happens, we also need to check for the defense. So defense can be done in various ways, including the use of a properly configured firewall. So using the firewall, firewall is also used for one of the defense method, and intrusion detection method is also one of the defense protection method. So in this we'll demonstrate intrusion detection using the SNOT tool. So SNOT tool is also one of the one which is used to defense that. So first we need to set the SNOT into Prometheus mode and then run it. So most of the organizations also use the CDN, so content delivery network, to store the searches and delivery in the content in a secure way. So as of now we are like we don't have much resources to perform the analysis on CDN, so we are like just performed in a like intrusion detection method. So if you have CDN is one of the main which is used by Akamai and Amazon content delivery. So CDN is one of the most defensive way which can perform the traffic analysis and protection the attacks. So this is the preliminary test. So to collect it is usually shows how the network traffic analysis involves many tools, and depending on the desired achieve goals, so it is also need to collect packets from the network traffic. So usually Wireshark will be the best tool to use. Wireshark can capture traffic, then the Bluetooth connection as well. So this tool can be used in a various platforms including Windows system, Linux, Mac OS. We discovered an intrusion in the network, so SNOTs will be best tool to use. So this is how the traffic analysis works. So coming to the conclusion, so here the problem formulation is to develop an attack using a SYNFLOOD mainly for the DDoS attack, so which is a widespread attack in most networks currently. So it happens since most of the computers are connected to the same internet or like intranet. So all those are working on TCP, such as web servers. So also for the defense protection, SNOT is used for analysis packets, to analyze the packets. So that is all about network traffic analysis and the research what we have did so far. Thank you for listening to us, and coming to the report which we have did. So this is the report.
This is our report.
So network traffic analysis done by me, Yamini, and Sai Karthik, my teammate. So this is the table of contents, introduction, abstract, introduction. So and this is a use case diagram usually. So literature review. So performing denial of service attack.
And here's the
So then defense protection and response methods and preliminary tests and
This is the
the
use case.
platform language and tools used.
And this
So
is
this
the
is
use case scheme
diagram,
diagram.
how the network traffic analysis worked. The conclusion, here are some of the references you can
We have
use
used that.
and the list of contributions. So that's
Thank you.
pretty much so far, and thank you so much
Thank
for
you so
listening to
much.
us with a patience. Thank you.
Thank you.